In this video, I'm going to show you step by step how to create a trading bot with ByBit. Now, ByBit allows you to create a trading bot from scratch using your own parameters, or it allows you to use the copy trade feature and basically copy somebody else's bot. In this video, I'm going to show you both methods. So if that sounds interesting, then watch on. So this is the ByBit website, and as you can see, they're currently celebrating 10 million users on ByBit, which is just incredible. That one platform has got so many users. Just goes to show what a great platform this is. They've got zero fees currently on all spot pairs, so if you do plan on trading some crypto, then you can take advantage of those zero fees here on ByBit. Also, if you sign up using my referral link down below, then you can get rewards of up to $4,000. So it's worth signing up just for those rewards and those benefits. Now, coming back to the homepage here, we can see that ByBit is kind of a one-stop shop for all your cryptocurrency needs. You can buy crypto, they've got the markets, you can trade, whether it's spot trading or margin trading. They've got trading bots, they've got derivatives, they've got this earn feature where you can earn on savings and liquidity mining. They've got NFTs, and they've also got copy trading. So this, like I say, is kind of a one-stop shop for all cryptocurrency needs. Now, this platform isn't available in certain countries. If you're in the States, for example, you can't use this platform, but there are ways around it if you use a proxy. But that's, obviously down to you if you want to do that. You didn't hear it from me, but I'm sure lots and lots of people do that anyway. It kind of works off your IP address. So if you just change your IP address to a different country, then I'm sure you can get around that. There isn't actually any KYC documentation required to sign up for ByBit either. So, it's pretty straightforward to set yourself up with an account. And like I say, if you are in a country that doesn't currently allow the use of ByBit, then there are ways around it. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the trading bots today. So if we come to trade here and down to trading bots, this is the ByBit Trading Bot page where you can create a new bot. Now, there is this little button here to learn more. So if you want to read some of the articles on what a trading bot is and 10 reasons why you need to use a grid trading bot, then you can do so here, obviously in your own time. Coming back to the trading bot page here, we can see it says that these are spot grid bots with zero fees. So there's no fee for setting these up. They buy low and sell high automatically, and these are ideal for a sideways market. So you can get bots that are, you use for trading in a downward trending market, and bots for use in an upward trending market. But these are kind of when the market's kind of pretty level. So with Bitcoin, they might be just tiny little fluctuations up and down like this in the price, rather than massive hikes and massive dips. So this is ideal for that kind of market, which is kind of where we are at the moment, I think, with a lot of these blue chip coins like Ethereum and Bitcoin, Matic, AVAX, those kind of coins. They're all kind of trading sideways at the moment. There's no massive increases or decreases in the price. So now is a good time to set up a trading bot, I think. Now, I've only set up my first trading bot here on ByBit last night, just to give it a go and run through the process so I can show you guys how to do it. So if I just log in, we can see where that's currently up to, what it's currently doing. So now I've logged in, you can see up here it's got my bots. So I've only got the one set up. Currently worth $100.43. So I invested $100 into this bot last night. So I'm kind of up 43 cents at the moment, 0.43%. And these are the kind of the gains that you can expect to get with these bots. 0.5%, 1%, 2%, 3%. You're not going to get massive gains in each of these trades, but obviously accumulation of a number of these trades is going to see you make some decent profits. So if we just click onto this, view my bots here, we can see what I've currently got running. So this bot is for the Matic USDT trading pair, and this is the price range I've set. So this is kind of the low price range. So when Matic is kind of, it can get to that price at the lowest before it will stop buying. And this is the kind of top range. It can get to $1.11 at the top range before it stops selling. So I've currently got 38 grids on this bot, and I'll show you what that means in a second. So this is how the bot is set up. and you can see that I've got a total investment of $100. We've got a price range of 75 cents to $1.11 or thereabouts, and in between each of those ranges, in between the top and the bottom range, is these little increments, 38 increments where the bot is going to buy and sell. So what's really interesting here is that whilst I've been filming this video, you can see that the price of Matic is clearly on its way down. So I'm currently down 2.26% or $2.28 from my original $100 now. And that's obviously because the price of Matic is fluctuating and it's on its way down at the moment. Nothing to be too concerned about at the moment, I don't think. But, you know, that's just goes to show just how quickly these prices can change and your position can change. Now, if we look at positions here, you can see my current position with this trading pair on this bot is 69.46 Matic and 36.06 USDT. So of my original $100 USDT that I put into this bot, we've currently purchased 69.46 Matic, and you can see all these buys here, 15 buy orders of 2.83 Matic each. And then if we click on history, we can see the complete history of all the buys and sells since I started this bot yesterday. Now, just coming back to the home page here, I'll show you exactly how you can set these bots up. So if you wanted to set up a new bot yourself and start completely from scratch, then you can just click on this create new here, and then you can choose the trading pair you want. So this one is Bitcoin USDT. I've currently got a Matic USDT running at the moment, so I'll create a different one. I'll create AVAX now because AVAX is one of my favorite tokens, so I'm going to create AVAX. Now, this lower price and upper price range, you can set these manually. So current price of AVAX is at $20.33. So we could go, I don't know, 10% either way. So we could go 10% less than that in the lower price and 10% higher than that in the upper price, and we will be trading between those two limits. Or what's better, or I find better, is that if we click on this autofill button here, then ByBit will do all this for us. So it will set the range at $17.48 at the lower limit and $29.05 at the upper limit. Now that's with 44 grids. So in between each of those limits, the lower and the upper, there will be 44 points where the bot will buy and sell Matic. And using that number of grids, we can see that the profit will be 0.91% to 1.5% at each step. So it will buy at, let's say it buys at $17.50. It will sell once the price reaches 0.91% above that. Okay, so you'll be making 0.91% or roughly 1% on each buy and sell order. So we can see that if we use the parameters suggested by ByBit here, then we need to put in a minimum of $205.15 in order to get this bot started. But obviously if we bring the number of grids down, then that price, minimum investment price, would also come down. So let's just say we were to increase this to 80 grids. Well, we can't because 79 is the maximum. So let's say 79 grids. We can see that we need to put in $659 in order to get this bot started, but the intervals have now come down to 0.1464 instead of what they were before, which was 0.26. And obviously the same would happen in reverse. If we were to put in a smaller number of grids, 10 grids, then the interval is now 1.15, but this total investment or minimum investment has come down. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look at 15 grids. So that's at every 0.77 change in the price, then there will be a buy and sell, and the profit would be between 2.72% and 4.41%. And it's saying we need to have a minimum of $23 to invest into this bot or get this bot started. So I'm going to put in $100 here, and then I'll just click on create now, and that's it. That's our bot started. We've got a minimum price range of $17.48. We've got a maximum of $29.05. We've got a number of grids of 15. We've got intervals of 0.77 USDT, profit of 2.72 to 4.41%, total investment of $100. That's it. I think we're good to go. So I'm going to click create now, and then we can see all of the details here before we start. Create now, and that is our bot now successfully created. And if I come back to the home page, well, you can see it here actually. They're both here now. My initial bot for Matic USDT and my new bot, which is for AVAX USDT. So that's how we can set up our bots manually. Now, obviously, with the one I set up last night, this one was for Matic USDT. I kind of left this exactly how ByBit recommended, which was these minimum prices and maximum prices here with 38 grids. The only thing I changed on this bot was the amount of the minimum investment. So I put it up to $100. I think it was recommended at lower than that. I put it up to $100. And then this one I've just created now, which was for AVAX USDT. I kind of left all of the parameters the same, except to change the number of grids from 44, which was recommended, to 15. And then I changed the minimum investment to $100 as well. Both of these are currently running at a loss at the moment, 3.52% down on the Matic bot and 0.36% down on AVAX, but I'm not too concerned about that. So that's how you can set them up manually with a few little tweaks here and there if you want. But also, if you want complete lack of involvement, you can copy somebody else's bot. So if you want to look at the leaderboard down here, we can see we've got a daily ranking and a 7-day ranking. And then we've also got this arbitrage ranking. I'm just going to take a look at the 7-day ranking, and we can see what the top performing bots are for the last 7 days. Number one, we've got this Atom USDT pair. It's been running for 19 days and 19 hours. It's got an APR of 1,132.7%, but I don't necessarily take this number into consideration. That can change at any given moment. This is just kind of a targeted figure if everything is to stay the same with the way daily profits are being made. But yeah, I just kind of, I don't really take that into consideration so much. If we look at the bot itself, if we click on copy here, we can see the actual details of this bot. So we can see the pair is Atom USDT. Price range is from $13 at the lower range to $16.9 at the upper range. Number of grids is 5, quite small or very small. The intervals is 0.78 USDT, and the profit per interval or per grid is 4.83% to 6%. So if you were to buy at one of these grid markers and then the price was to increase and hit the next grid marker, then you would expect 4.83 to 6% profit on that sell order. Now, the minimum investment is only $6.27 for this bot. I wouldn't advise that you put in $6.27 because it will just be eaten up relatively quickly or very quickly. So I'd start with a much higher figure than that, maybe $50, $100 or whatever you feel comfortable with, but $6 is very, very low. So let's come back to the home page here and take a look at a couple more. Back on the 7-day ranking, we can see number 2 is also Atom USDT. Then we've got quite a few here. Ape USDT in positions 3, 4, 5 and 6. Ape USDT, so that one seems to be doing quite well. Let's have a look at number 3 here. Well, this one's only got 3 intervals, number of grids, so that's quite low, but the profit is 3.95 to 4.3%. That's number 3. Number 4, we've got Hannah Shum here. Got 8 users who's copied this one. 5 intervals, 3.44% to 4%. Let's have a look at number 5. Eva, somebody. Ape USDT. How many intervals has this one got? This one's got 6 intervals, 2.63%, 3.02%. So you can see how the profit, obviously comes down the more intervals you've got because you're trading with a much smaller amount. Changes in the price are much smaller. Obviously, the lower number of grids, then the higher the profit. And we'll just finally have a look at number 6 here. Saigo, 50 intervals or 50 grids. 0.04 USDT, profit grid of 0.57 to 0.08. So obviously you're making much less in profit each sell. But this one has a minimum investment of $1,001. So I'm going to avoid that one. And that's because we've got so many grids. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a punt on Hannah Shum. who's got five trading grids, and she's got a 3.44 to 4% profit. So I'm going to whack $100 in here and just see how this one performs for me. You know, I'll give it a try for you guys, so you don't have to waste your money. We'll see how it goes and see whether these are profitable by using somebody else's bot, copying somebody else's bot. So what I'll do is I'll leave these running for the next 7 days or so and see how they perform, and I will report back to you at some point and let you know how well they did. Now, just for your information, if you do set up any bots and then you decide that you want to cancel them, then it's pretty straightforward. All you do is click on details here, and then you click on terminate. Now, if I click on this, it won't actually terminate until I choose one of these options. So basically it's saying, when you terminate this position, what do you want to do with the funds? Now, as you can see, I initially put in 100 USDT into this bot, and from that 100 USDT, I've currently purchased 77.96 Matic, and I've got 28.63 USDT left of those trading pairs. So if I sell this position, then it's saying, what do I want to do? Do I want to sell it all back to USDT? So it would convert the 77.96 Matic back to USDT, or do I want to leave it as it is with 77.96 Matic and 28.63 USDT? So that would obviously just go into my wallet like that. Or do I want to convert it all back to Matic? Or do I want to convert it all back to BIT? BIT being the native token of ByBit here. So if I was to sell this, then I would just convert it all back to USDT, probably, just so I could put it into another bot. But, you know, I'm quite bullish on Matic anyway, so I might want to just leave it as Matic and leave it in my wallet. You know, I think Matic is one of those coins that's going to increase in price exponentially over the coming months or years. So, you know, I'd have no problem holding on to Matic anyway. And this kind of brings me on to another point about you know, which token pairs you should be looking to buy, really. I mean, Ape here, Ape is not a token that I would be putting my money into anyway. I've only just kind of done this as an example here to show you how to set up a copy trade or a copy bot. But the actual Ape token is not something that I would probably invest into. Matic, on the other hand, and AVAX is a token that I would be happy just buying and holding. I do have quite a lot of Matic in my crypto.com account, so I'm happy to hold Matic anyway. And I would recommend that if you're going to set up a trading bot, you do it on a trading pair for tokens that you would be happy to hold regardless of what's happening with, you know, profits within your bot. So if you've got this trading range of, you know, you've got your lower limit and your upper limit, and the bot is working within this range and it's buying and selling and obviously making you profits, or hopefully making you profits between this range. But if the price was to drop to such a point where it went below your lower limit, then the bot obviously couldn't trade because it's fallen out of the parameters that you set within the bot. So then the bot would have to just stop working. And if that price never recovered to where it came back within that range, then you just kind of be stuck there with, you know, holding on to those tokens. You'd not be able to do anything with them. But that's okay if it's a token that you'd be happy to hold on to anyway. So just bear that in mind. You know, whatever parameters you set, if the price falls out of those parameters, then the bot will stop trading. You'd have to have some kind of manual intervention with that bot and maybe change the parameters or whatever. But, you know, you just need to be happy with the fact that, you know, you purchase those tokens or coins, which is why I would stick to Matic or AVAX for me personally. You know, yours might be Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever token it is. So just bear that in mind, guys. But anyway, that's kind of how you can, you know, terminate a bot and what would happen if you did terminate a bot, and obviously that little detail there about what would happen if the price fell out of the parameters of your bot. So that's basically how you can set up these bots. Now, if we just come back to my bots here, we can look at the 3 bots I've currently got set up. We can see that since I started this video, you know, a couple of hours ago, I set up this new AVAX USDT bot. So in the last 2 hours, the prices have decreased. You know, the Ape USDT is down $3.65. AVAX USDT is down $1.42 and Matic USDT is down $4.83. I'm not too concerned about that. You know, of my $300, I'm down currently about $10, so, you know, not much at all in the grand scheme of things. And, you know, as I said earlier, it doesn't really matter to me with AVAX and Matic because I'm happy to hold on to those coins anyway, you know, no matter what happens with the price. But, you know, I expect this will be completely different tomorrow, especially with AVAX and Matic. You know, these will probably be in the green again tomorrow. These coins have been up and down like a bride's nightie for the last however many months or year or so, so I'm not too concerned about that. Ape, you know, that's not something that I would buy and hold anyway, so probably once this one gets back over the $100 or back into the green, I'll probably just shut this bot down anyway and then put the money into something else, you know, maybe Bitcoin or something else, maybe even more into AVAX or Matic on these bots here. But, you know, this is just an experiment. I've not used bots that much before. I've used them on another platform briefly, but I find ByBit to be a much better platform. It's very, very straightforward. I especially like the ability to copy other bots without having to, you know, get involved too much into that at all. And even using, you know, the manual parameters and using ByBit's recommendations, you know, it's just very, very straightforward. And, you know, ByBit has got all that experience. You know, the platform itself has got all that experience of where the prices have been and where they're going, and, you know, they can predict what the best parameters will be for your bot. So I'm quite happy to leave ByBit to do that for me. I might just change, you know, maybe the grids or maybe you know, the amount I'm investing. I probably won't use their recommended investment amount, but everything else I'll probably just stick to. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, or if you can give me some advice on these trading bots, then I'm all ears. I'm open to some, you know, feedback, because like I say, I'm new to using these bots myself. I hope you found it useful. You know, by all means, ask any questions down below, and if I can't answer them, I'm sure somebody else will be able to answer for you. Come and join me on Discord. You know, I'll leave a link down below for the Discord server. We've got loads of stuff going on over there now. Lots and lots of new members. Got a giveaway going at the moment for a pre-send NFT. So if you've not checked that out, if you've not checked out the pre-send NFT video, then check that one out, because you can win a pre-send NFT. That competition ends in about 6 days from now, so be sure to check out the last video before this one for details of that. Also, come and follow me on Twitter, and you know, leave any comments or questions you've got about this video there if you want to as well. That's all I've got for you for this video. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful, and if you did, as always, please leave a thumbs up. And coming soon, also, before I forget, I've got another giveaway for another NFT for Nereus Finance, so be sure to check that one out, coming soon in the next couple of days. And that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. As always, stay safe and trust no one.